the mesial pit and the distal pit. Now if you see the mesial pit, this is the ridge, right? And it starts here and just goes here, right? But you don't have to break the marginal ridge, right? So it's very limited, and this is even more, right? That's it, because the marginal ridge here is very delicate. It's very small. And keep the cusp round, right? Around the cusp, like that, right? And then later on, we will connect the two like that, right? So we are basically trying to preserve this cusp complete, right? And also the
We didn't touch.
cusp. We are not supposed to touch this cusp, okay?
انت كتب على ما بيجي كله
اكتب انت just اكتب 1 minute to see live.
موجود
Maybe you split into two groups, better.
تقرون
Yeah, better split into two groups.
من 1 ل 10 هنا من 1
شو جروب عبد الله خليل راح
1 إلى 11
1 to 10, 11, and rest later.
يلا ليفل الرست
ما بوزيشن جود
So 1 to 11. Yeah,
يا سلمان
okay. So the best way is to stand, to sit behind the patient in the 11 o'clock position, okay? Hold the mirror so that you can see the tooth indirectly, right? Then you need to take a good support from the opposing arch. All right, and stabilize. Now the issue is how do you place your burr? If you place it like this, you are blocking your vision because the head will block your. So you have to arrange your mirror in such a way so that, and the inclination here is the buccal is right. No, the maxilla, the axis is buccal as compared to the mandible where the axis is lingual, right? So in mandible your tip is facing buccal, but here your tip will be facing lingual, a little lingual, not much, a little, right? So like that, place your and make sure you're able to have a good vision, right? Like that. So the orientation groove, right? And the orientation groove
The comment.
here. Why there's no water coming?
not see this
No, it's
Oh,
open.
it's coming.
Yeah, but very less.
no water here.
You can increase it from here.
No, it's full here. Maybe there's no water here. Did you check? Anyhow, can you just put some water from the three-way? Clean this. Dry it now. Okay. Now, just follow you have to follow the pattern of the fissure. See this fissure here?
Yes.
Here, but don't involve the marginal ridge. And here also, don't involve the marginal ridge. So like that. Clean.
Brilliant mother.
No, to finish. There's no water.
And then the
Like the bone, this the bone. So the shape, like the bone, huh?
femur, huh?
Yeah.
get the sign from that one. Who is sitting here? Why you are not checking whether there is water or not before? Huh? It's not his job. It's your job to check. Terence is not here to fill water for you.
الحين ضبط الكاميرا صح؟
ما هو قروبك هو ما هو قروبك
That's all, that's all.
Saleh, clean. Wash it.
ضبطهم مع بعض.
خلاص, finished.
They have
see
to
now?
connect.
Connected.
The most important thing that,
You do the count.
give me the probe.
So where's the amalgam?
Explorer. The amalgam, I think it should be there in the drawer inside.
نبي نشوف. حتى
Remove any
نبي نشوف.
soft enamel.
راسك وتشوف.
Now can you see here? The marginal ridge is totally preserved, right?
Clear, doctor.
We are not involving the marginal ridge. And same here, the marginal ridge is totally intact, right? Okay? This is a marginal ridge, right? It just stops at the fissure, okay? No, marginal ridge is totally intact. And the mesial marginal ridge, I told you, is larger than the distal. So distal, you have to be very careful. At least you have to leave 2 millimeter of tooth structure.
Doctor,
So
there, the bigger. The big what?
All right? Then once you've done this, show it to me. And after that, you will connect this end, this, all right?
Straight line.
Yeah. So then follow the fissure here, right? And just connect. The two, right? Clean it. Now the important thing is you will have sharp edges here, right? So you need to slowly
Smooth.
and make sure you have equal depth. There should be,
أنا نبغى.
same level of floor. And then slowly, either using your burr or just a spoon excavator, rounding it off. Clean yourself. So, no sharp angles,
I think
Floor.
the mesial.
okay, at the same, and then just use your hand instruments, your spoon excavator. Give me the spoon excavator.
We did it with a high speed, right?
Just make sure your floor is flat at the same level, and you can always shift to the slow speed to make sure that your floor is at the same level as this. Okay, there should be no hump here.
Same level of flow.
Because you need to have a uniform depth, right? A uniform depth all over, right? So it should be approximately 2 millimeter, minimum 1.5.
What about overcut? I think
You don't need, because
think
here,
this
if you
is-
keep the burr parallel, you'll have a 90-degree cable surface angle, right? That's what you're looking for.
I think this it's 1 millimeter. It's not 2.
ايدي قامت تلتهي
أرجع ذكرت لك. توفيق. ارفع راسك، ارفع كرسي، خلاص شوف الموضوع.
Clean it now.
هندسة. After this to remove the sharp.
انا صبرت نعم.
After this to remove the workspace.
To smoothen, to refine your preparation.
Check the
And
condenser.
remove soft dentine and unsupported enamel.
Check the condenser. Maybe it's not in.
You don't keep the walls sharp. No sharp angles, right?
Yeah.
All your transitions are smooth, round.
Yeah.
Because if you keep any sharp transition, that acts as a point of stress, concentration, and can lead to failure, break.
It's an amalgam.
Okay, now give me the small condenser, amalgam condenser, because you should be able to fit the small condenser. That's the last thing you check, is that your condenser fits in, right? So this is the small end of your condenser, and-
Yeah, it's in.
right?
بيستعمل.
Fine?
اوكي. وين؟
اوكي.
So that's what you're looking for. And nowhere I bent my head like this. I was sitting straight, right?
Just
And-
see in the mirror.
Just seeing in the mirror.
First time.
And
Maybe.
the trick is, take a good support. Take a good support from the adjacent tooth, the arch. See? So you have a good vision then, right? Because this will control. Because your movement
Yeah,
is the
but
movement
now-
in the wrist.
The mirror.
Your forearm is with your trunk supported. Hand here. So you are only moving your
Finger, the
your
three
wrist,
finger.
only the wrist. You know, you don't move the whole.
Yeah.
That way you lose control. So that's how we work, right?
Okay, doctor.
Yalla, next batch.
Doctor, I see.